People always get into relationships when they're not actually
ready,
in a healthy state of mind, and then they wonder why they're in a toxic one. Clack that thing, clack that thing.
Okay, so I wanted to kick us off with some unpopular opinions. Obviously AI generated, but I just thought some of them were interesting. Like, I don't really know if I agree with some of these, which is unlike the last time, because most of them I was like, yeah, 100% agree. Also, I just want your opinions, because some of them is stuff that I can't really speak on because I can't relate, because my love life's always been dead. So yeah. Okay. Unpopular opinions. Not all opinions are equally valid. Some are just poorly informed.
That's a good general statement. I mean, it's just a fact, though.
I don't think that's an opinion.
I think, everyone has an opinion on things, or most people have opinions on things, but your opinion is not always valid.
No, but to be fair, it's an unpopular opinion, because some people don't think that, because there's some people who stick to the fact that, it's my opinion though, so it's an opinion, it's valid.
True.
Because you think
it's the same as, I think, have we spoke about it when people just use anecdotes as facts? Yeah.
Bullshit.
It's the same thing. Just because you feel like something is the case doesn't mean it's true.
Doesn't make it so, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Unpopular opinions. Closure is overrated. You don't always need answers to move on. And this is what I wanted your opinion on, because I don't really know.
It depends on what you perceive closure as, I think, because closure doesn't have to be closure with that person. I feel like you can find closure. Like, closure isn't... I don't think closure is overrated. I think moving on is like concealing your trauma and just like...
Bro said trauma.
pretending it's fine, which in the long run will just manifest in a different way.
True.
I think that's why... But closure is also not like a quick one conversation with the person you're having closure with. Closure comes with healing. So I don't know how you'd interpret closure there. Anyway, I'm full of wisdom, as always.
This one is very similar to one that I think I said before, but unpopular opinions. Being single is often healthier than staying in an okay relationship. I mean, yeah. I really don't know why that's an unpopular opinion, because if your relationship isn't good and healthy, then obviously it can't be better than being single and happy.
Exactly. I mean, I don't know what we're even, arguing here. It's 100% better to be single, Yeah. People always get into relationships when they're not actually in a healthy state of mind, and then they wonder why they're in a toxic one. Clack that thing, clack that thing.
Okay, unpopular opinions. Constant self-improvement can become toxic. People treat themselves like unfinished projects.
That might be drawing me out.
This one.
That might be drawing me out.
Oh, really?
No, not really.
Because my immediate thought was, I don't actually think there's anything wrong with constantly wanting to improve.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like seeing yourself as a project. I think it's like wanting to be the best version of yourself. And I do understand that, like, you should be content and obviously happy with who you are, but you can be happy but also want more for yourself.
Exactly.
In my humble opinion.
I think everything is so, like, about balance, right? Because you can become toxically trying to improve yourself by not appreciating the person you are, and then constantly, trying to fix things about yourself. But I think it's even more damaging to assume or believe and are capable of everything already, and you don't feel the need to improve in any way. I think that's ignorant, and I also think you're lacking introspection. So I got it wrong on that one, I personally think. And I think constant self-improvement will allow you to achieve things that you want to achieve, if you want to achieve anything,
But I guess it can become toxic if you're not content or not fully happy with who you are as a person anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Especially if you're, like, not loving yourself whilst trying to improve,
because then you're not really going to be improving much, are you?
Yeah, but loving yourself enough to try and improve on a regular basis is healthy. Yeah. So it's a complicated one.
Unpopular opinions. If you're underpaid and stay for years, that's partly on you, not just your employer. I agree. If you're underpaid and stay for years, that's partly on you, not just your employer. I think that's so true, because I think a lot of people, like, I'm not a working girl, so please don't take what I say with
I am, so let me get my 2 pence.
Yeah, like, I feel like people love to blame the system, and
Yeah,
that
100%.
you know that they need to be getting a promotion or blah 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 blah. It's like you're actually not striving for more. So, not saying that you need to move jobs, but you know, go and speak to someone, ask for a promotion. Like, it is partly your fault. Like, you can go and find a way to get more money, but you're choosing not to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's 100% two sides to it, right? There's limitations. There's, you know, there are systemic issues within the workplace or within industries because of, you know, just business, the nature of businesses, and how many barriers things are, like how many barriers they try and put in place in order for them to like pay you the least possible, right? That's just profit margins at the end of the day. But I think, and I've learned this through wise mentors of mine, when you prove your value, if you've proved your value to the point where you know you're exceeding beyond what you're being paid for, and you then choose to not advocate for yourself, you can't then put accountability on someone else. It is on you. You know, it's actually more about how comfortable you are with not putting yourself in an uncomfortable position and, you know, transitioning or moving somewhere where your value is more recognized, than it is on the system, which we clearly already know exists.
Also, like, your employer loses nothing by keeping you in the same job. Like,
exactly.
They only lose money by promoting you, so they won't actively seek out to do that all the time.
You know, it's naive to think that you can go into any company and they will be seeking to find the promotions for you. You know, that's naive. And those probably exist somewhere. But at the end of the day, whatever you want, you have to chase it yourself. So, yeah. Accountability is really the key here.
Okay, I've got two more. Unpopular opinions. Motivation is unreliable. Discipline and environment matter more.
Ooh, I kind of agree with that.
I agree with that.
I think motivation is not... It isn't constant.
I think motivation is more like a kick up the bum. Like, that's where you start.
Yeah.
And then you get into the routine and you know that this is what you have to keep doing. It's like fitness is the first thing that comes to mind, because it's like, at first you'll be motivated and you'll be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try and lock in.
Yeah.
And that motivation will die off at some point. And you just need to know that you need to keep pushing regardless of how you feel about it.
I think the statement in itself is not that intuitive, only because I feel like you can't have one without the other. Like, you can't be disciplined without some motivation, at least at the beginning. As well as, but
that's why it says unreliable, because you can't fully rely on yourself being motivated to do something all the time.
Yeah. I think motivation in itself requires discipline, because you have to be disciplined enough to seek motivation in the things that you do.
You have to be disciplined enough to seek motivation in the things that you do.
Yeah, because and it says environment, right? You have to be you have to be disciplined enough to find the environments that will motivate you, right? Like, for example, going to the gym. When you go to the gym and you see other people, you get motivated because you're like, that body's T, I want a T body.
But you have to have discipline to get there in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
But then also you need to be motivated to go there as well.
Yeah, they work in tandem rather than against each other, so it makes sense. Okay, lastly, unpopular opinions. Therapy isn't a cure-all. Some problems require action, not just discussion.
100%.
Yeah. I don't know why, like, AI comes with these
blanket
unpopular opinions that aren't really that unpopular. I think, although, to be fair, I think we just think with quite a lot of logic, but I think a lot of people would think, oh, I'm going to therapy, I'm going to get cured. But it's like, there's actually a lot of stuff you need to do to work on yourself outside of therapy.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm sure when you go to therapy, you get actionable things with your therapist in place that is like a form of homework to actually change and transform things in your life.
Implement it, rather than just yap about it.
Exactly. I think, you're probably doing therapy wrong if you think every one weekly chat a week is going to keep
solving your life.
Yeah. I don't know about all of that. But someone can correct us in the comments.
Well, no, not really.
Yeah. But those are interesting. I love an unpopular opinion or like a debate topic. Sometimes it makes me feel like, am I wise or am I just delusional? You know?
Am I wise? Am I wise?
Am I wise or am I deluded? Or am I just full of myself?
I fear it's the latter of them all.
I got a big ego.
Me too.
Okay. And on that note, welcome back. Welcome. back to the Same But Diff pod. I'm Cecilia.
I'm Mary B.
And this is the podcast where we educate yet entertain.
We motivate while making jokes.
And we just brighten your day. And before we get into it, please remember to support our channel, support our Spotify.
Please, we're begging.
We would love for you to share it with your friends if you like our content, and it helps us a lot if you drop a like in the video as well. So please share some love, and we will continue sharing love through entertainment and education.
Love.
And I think this is going to be a fun episode because I've also got a little game for you.
Okay.
It's more to test your perception on the world, your perception on what's higher, what's lower. So we're gonna play a game of higher or lower.
What is it?
So there's different.
How does it work?
I've got some different categories for you, and then I'm basically just gonna name two things within that category, and you have to let me know which one you think is higher or lower.
Okay.
It's fairly straightforward.
An example to really understand what that means.
No,
okay.
You'll get it straight away. So the first one is population. So which one is higher or lower?
I'm already cooked because I don't know nothing about geography, nothing about population.
But I think you can make some educated guesses. Just let us know. Let the people know your thought process. Okay. So higher or lower? Tokyo or New York City? Which has the higher or lower
That's
population?
kind of fucked. I will be honest. That's kind of fucked because the problem is I know a lot of the Asian countries have like a very, very high population.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Tokyo or
New York City?
But New York City's botched and filled everyone. They have tiny apartments because there's millions of people trying to live there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my guts... No, but is Tokyo that full? Yeah, it is. It really is. Okay, I'm going to go with Tokyo being the higher one.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I think literally by the square meterage, like it was impossible for it not to be because Tokyo's bigger, like more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently there's the metro area especially is like really populated. One thing I didn't realise is that New York's actually smaller than London. New York City is smaller than London, but the population is more. Yeah. Which is
why they have those box rooms, bro.
Scary. Yeah. Oh,
that's fucked.
I wanted to live in New York at some point. Maybe one day. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll spend some time there.
Living in a penthouse in New York.
Okay.
That's a fucking blessing.
Higher or lower, the IQ of famous scientists. Ooh. Which IQ is higher? Albert Einstein or Isaac Newton? This is also estimated, by the way. But there is an answer.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. I feel like, okay, this is my thought process. Newton kind of just stumbled across gravity.
Yeah, fair.
Kind of. Okay, like, that's a very, like, overgeneralizing it, but an apple fell on his head and was like, oh, okay. So
true, fair.
Something's got to be in play here. But I feel like Albert was constantly, like, searching for stuff. Like, he was actively trying to figure out shit, which makes me think his IQ is higher. And if it's not, I'm going to be quite sad because in my head, when I think of Newton versus Einstein, I just think Einstein's an absolute fucking genius.
Yeah, true.
So I'm going to go Einstein higher. If you now come and disappoint me, I'll be depressed.
I'm sorry, it's Newton. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought so.
Isaac Newton, I don't know what the factual basis of this is, but it said he's estimated to have slightly higher IQ.
Okay, slightly, to be fair. They were both fucking
geniuses.
Ridiculous IQ.
I mean, I'm not being funny. If an apple dropped on my head, I wouldn't have been like, oh, gravity. I would have been like, ouch, bad luck today.
No, but like, just... Ouch, bad luck.
You know what I mean?
Like, as someone who's like into science, you think, oh, why is that happening?
Yeah, true, exactly.
Like, I would say I do that, but like, it's stuff that's already been discovered, but I do question stuff like
how it works.
Yeah.
Fair. For example, for me, I've always questioned how TVs actually work, but I don't...
Never gone to research.
I don't think I'll get it, so I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. I think I've researched it for sure. Fair. I just can't retain the information because I don't understand it.
Fair.
So yeah, that's impressive. Okay, fine. Higher or lower net worth? Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos?
Fuck knows. Actually, fuck knows. Net worth, I'll just go Elon Musk because I've really got no fucking... He's into that space stuff, so it just seems like he would make more money.
Apparently, they've actually been fluctuating back and forth, but apparently, currently, Elon Musk has a higher general net worth at the moment, which is interesting.
What does Jeff Bezos own again?
Amazon.
Just Amazon. Like, that's the main thing.
Yes.
Okay, well that makes sense then, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
Elon is all in that space and
Teslas
yeah.
and aircrafts. Yeah, true. How do you even get into that, man? Okay, whatever. Round 3.
Why'd you name your child after a plane? Whatever. Whatever, mate.
We can't begin to question the mind
There's
of a
just
genius.
too many shits going on now.
Okay, higher or lower GDP, India or
Sorry, what's GDP?
gross domestic product? So like,
Okay, right.
yeah,
Yeah.
the wealth of a country. Higher or
India
lower GDP, India or the UK?
India.
Yeah. How did you think that?
I was just thinking, I always see stuff saying made in India, so and I was like, I feel like the UK
Fair.
doesn't actually make that much shit.
To be honest, the nuance in their GDP is actually not that much. 3.5 trillion is India, and UK is 3.2 trillion.
Fair.
So they're actually not that different.
I didn't really
Considering
know.
the land size,
Yeah,
that's quite
it's
mad.
crazy.
But India's rapidly growing economy and huge population pushed it ahead of the UK in recent years, which is really interesting actually. Our economy's collapsing. Okay, higher or lower lifespan? The lifespan of an elephant or a horse? That one's so random.
Higher or lower? Okay,
Yeah.
which one has the higher lifespan?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I actually have no like perception of either of their lifespan,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna go elephant as higher.
Why?
Honestly, I don't know, but I've like seen horses die. I don't think I've like actually seen elephants die other than when they're killed.
True that. And I feel like elephants look old. I've
Yeah.
seen old looking elephants.
Yeah.
I've never seen an old looking horse.
No, exactly.
I've never seen a horse.
So I feel like they
with grey
typically
hair.
die pretty early on.
Yeah. So an elephant is 60 to 70 years, which is quite
That's
crazy. And horses is 25 to 30.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, which is so interesting. But elephants age much more slowly. Okay, higher or lower the height of mountains? So Mount Kilimanjaro versus Mount Elbrus.
I thought you were about to say Everest. I was like, are you joking? I don't know the second one, so I'm gonna go higher as Kilimanjaro.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It is. So Mount Elbrus, which is the largest mountain in Europe, I believe, or the highest mountain in Europe, is 5,642 meters / 18,500 feet. And Mount Kilimanjaro is 5,895 meters, aka 19,000 feet.
Isn't Kilimanjaro the second tallest? That's why I knew it was that. So
Oh,
I was
fair.
like, second to Everest.
Do you know
is
where Kilimanjaro is?
Is it Tanzania?
Yeah.
Wow, look at me.
Look at you, geography maestro.
Really not.
I actually would love to climb Kilimanjaro one day. Like, that's actually a big bucket list.
My fear of heights is just, it's going to have me in a chokehold if I try that one.
True. But
Also, I think I'd have to conquer it.
Yeah, exactly. I've seen people do it. Okay, higher or lower internet users? So, which one has the higher or lower amount of people on the app? TikTok or Instagram?
This is a difficult one, I fear. My gut says TikTok. But then I'm trying to think, like... Nah, to be fair, it's got to be TikTok. I feel like so many people shit on Instagram. But then in my head, it's like on Instagram, people are doing more than just random videos. Like
Scrolling,
yeah. That's got so many more aspects to it. But I'll still just... No, because then I feel like older people are on Instagram versus TikTok. But then I remembered that older people are also on TikTok. They just don't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
And
they're just using their
scrolling
algorithm
endlessly.
randomly. Yeah.
So I'll just go with TikTok.
Okay.
I'm wrong?
You are wrong.
Thought so.
It is actually Instagram. Instagram still has the highest global user base, even though.
And it's banned in countries. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, but Instagram's also banned in the same countries, like
Is it
China.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, I
it's
didn't
not
know
there.
that. And then they banned TikTok for a day in the States.
That was actually so.
That was pathetic.
Yeah.
I will never forget the James Charles video that he released, being like, "Oh my god, like this has been such a good journey." Next day he pops back on TikTok.
And
It's
he's
just
like,
embarrassing.
"Hi, sisters."
Literally, I was like, "Nah, bro, chill."
Yeah, well, TikTok is actually growing faster, and it dominates short form videos. But currently it has 1.5 billion users, whereas Instagram has 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty large. Gap,
I agree.
to be fair.
Maybe it's because it's been around for longer.
Yeah,
So people just
that
have
was
it.
my
Yeah.
thought. I was like, I feel like everyone has Instagram.
Yeah.
Not everyone has TikTok. Also, some people actively don't want TikTok because it's like
Brain rot.
Yeah.
Survivals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Though I feel like all apps are becoming short form.
Yeah, they're making that.
consumption.
So Snapchat, YouTube, everything
Snapchat has short form.
Bro, it's been having it. Loki had it before everything else.
Really? Yeah, I was never on that wave.
I sometimes end up on that accidentally, and I don't know how I fuck around and find out.
I stopped liking Snap the second it started randomly putting people's stories who you don't follow or like who you're not your friends.
Much.
It's like, why are you showing me these people's Snap stories?
Random people.
I don't care.
Who are just near my location.
Yeah, like the weirdest thing ever.
Less, bro.
I think Snap had some cool features, like when you click on the map and then you can like see random like stories from different places in the world.
That's true.
Sometimes I would go on there and be like,
I actually don't
crazy.
think I've done that on purpose. I think I did it accidentally a few times. I was just like, this is just jarring. Some random guy in a club.
Yeah,
don't really care.
Do you know what I always saw? I would like, if you click near the Middle East, there's always a shisha bar.
Yeah.
Always a shisha lounge. It's so random.
That's so true.
Yeah. I mean, screw that app. Not really, but like, I just don't feel like.
No, I don't fuck with it at all. Also, once I have more than 3 people to reply to, nobody's getting replied to.
Exactly.
I just don't like the way it looks. Like everything about it is just ugh.
I used to feel like Snapchat was my most used app.
Yeah, I feel like everyone goes through that stage in their life, like when they're teenagers.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, please text me on anything else.
Because I had so much time on my hands to be just taking a picture. To have a full-blown conversation via selfies.
Via pictures.
Guys.
Bitch, please. I don't have time for that
anymore. It's really crazy how your life can change, because now I barely even manage to text people back.
I find it so annoying when someone sends me conversation in a picture form, because you want me to reply in picture form.
I don't have that secondary school timeline anymore. I really don't have that kind of time.
Literally.
It's really crazy. I mean, shout out Snapchat. It had its time.
It still does for people now, though. I know. It's just that we've outgrown it. Please, also message to people, my friends out there, stop using Snapchat with me. I hate it so much.
That's the thing, you know, I feel like my Snapchat doesn't have many people who actually post on there anymore. So I can't, so when I click on stories, like 2 people's story, and then it's just random people again.
Yeah, true.
So I've just, that app is
mine isn't even the stories, it's just like, text me on Insta, my replies will be slow, but you have my phone number, please just use it. Because I just, like, if I'm not seeing the actual iMessage text, I don't want to reply to that.
Exactly. And if you don't feel comfortable texting me on either WhatsApp or Messenge, then that indicates that we're not that close. Yeah, really. So probably we're not really like boys. So you don't need to snap me.
You don't even need to bother.
You know, like it goes like that, man.
Literally.
I kind of I do understand Snapchat for like if you're sending pictures or of something going on in your life, but you can just send that to me on iMessage.
But equally, I do that for you, because I'm like, oh, let me just take a video and send it to you if I'm showing you a fit or something.
Exactly.
It's not hard. You don't need Snapchat, really.
Yeah. What other apps are like that, where it's just kind of like they've just died off for sure? Or when you become an adult. Oh, another one for me is what's it called? BeReal.
Is that even something anyone uses?
I didn't realize. I have some friends. Obviously, they're a bit younger than me.
Use BeReal.
They use BeReal daily.
Isn't that one where it gives you a notification that you need to take a picture and send it?
Yeah.
I promise you, I stopped using that after year 10. I used it for maybe 2 months, and I was like, this app is washed.
Yeah, I think it's weird because there's people who like, that's like their main like, where all my friends are, and we see what everyone's doing every day, and I'm like, that's crazy to me.
That is like insane.
How tedious. How do you think I'm gonna be on my phone the very moment you decide I need to do a BeReal? Like, don't dictate my life like that. Who do you think you are? Honestly,
it's the way I remember in year 10 I used to panic, bro. Me and my friends were panicking, trying to get our phones out and do it in the minute that it comes out.
Do you know what also annoys me?
I gave up after about a week though, because I was like, it's just
it doesn't make sense. Also, I'm not being funny. Like, if I want to capture a memory, I don't want to capture a random memory you told me in the day is worth capturing.
It's actually crazy. I genuinely forgot that app existed.
Yeah,
I genuinely forgot it existed.
Yeah, I know. What
I didn't know anyone used that. I'm actually gobsmacked. Yeah. Wow. You know what I wish we brought back? House Party. This wasn't, I don't know if this was your thing, but me during lockdown, bro, I would just be in my room, FaceTiming all of my friends on a random, and then you can join random strangers' houses. I was like, this is mad. So me and my friend, we used to just troll other people and join their fucking house party. We were like, this is insane. Funny.
No, that's such a
There was
pandemic
one time
call.
a girl
I never
was,
did it though.
a girl was on call with this guy. I don't know what was going on there. Me and my two friends just decided to hop on their call and troll.
What were they doing? Were they like
Fucking
go away?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I was just like, this is just so jokes.
That
It just-
reminds me of like the Omegle days.
Oh my god.
Omegle's still kind of around, but like
No,
back
like
in the
that.
day,
That is pure trauma. And
yeah,
honestly,
that app is
like,
a mess. That app is actually a
bro.
mess.
One time in school, me and my friends were on Omegle. Tell me why. The guy said there was like, I think a guy and two girls.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was like, "Oh, why is there only one guy there?" It was me. He was talking about. It was me. He was talking about. I didn't know I looked like a man. You know what?
No
Fair
way.
game. Fair game. Year 11, I was like, this is just diabolical because
Yeah.
I know.
You look nothing like a man, by the way. That is
Clearly
so
to him I did.
jokes.
And it was like a group of like 11 of us crammed around a laptop. And then
Fair,
was the one who looked like a man. I was like, hell no. Hell
How
no.
did he distinguish you and say, "Oh, that one"?
Yeah.
How?
No, he like we were like, "Oh, who are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, the one in the back there." And then we like literally pointed, "Oh, her. Yeah, that one."
That's dark. That's actually kind of dark.
So like, okay, so my voice sounds like a man. I look like a man. How far off am I?
Yeah.
Because it's giving very close. I'm in proximity
You're
to
in proximity
being
to being a male with a penis. That's not
peen.
good. With peen.
a man. Yeah.
I don't know how we got onto that,
Neither.
to be fair. But well done playing the higher or lower game. Okay, you did well. Anyway, time for Song of the Week. Song of the Week. Song of the Week. Okay, lost my beat there. Every week we like to share a song we've been enjoying, listening to, we recommend for you so that you can improve your music taste and we can improve your life. So if you want to follow up on those songs, make sure to follow us on Spotify. Make sure to save down our playlists and, you know, change your life. We've got lots of genres on there. So take it away, Mary.
Okay, so my song of the week has been like floating around on TikTok recently.
Okay.
It's girl caught in her feels, like going through it.
Girly core, girly
So-
core.
My song of the week is "You Stole the Show" by Sienna Spiro.
You
You
Stole the
definitely
Show.
know this song.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
you've heard it. And she's basically talking about like,
Is that the one that goes, nothing can matter?
wait,
I'll
I
take
don't
my
remember.
pride.
Yeah. I think so. Anyway, that's definitely the
Standing for
artist.
you. Yeah.
Anyway, and I think she's talking about like, if I want to get back with my ex, I want you to actually do me right this time. Like, I want you to actually love me, and instead of me saying I love you and then you just shrug your shoulder like when I ask you if you love me. Like,
Fuck.
I want you to do better. This is such a classic storyline. Like, people want to get back with their ex, but their ex doesn't make any sense.
No.
So I don't know why you actually
I'm
want
not
that.
too sure if I second her message on that one. If
No,
you-
I don't think she's saying she actually wants to, but it's like, if I was to want you, like, I think it's like, I love you, but you're
not good
you're
enough.
not good.
You're not
Yeah,
good for
like,
me. You're not good
if,
to me.
if I was to want you again, I would want you to be so much better.
Yeah.
I want you to not do this shit every time.
Okay.
Which,
Fine. Makes sense.
yeah, makes sense. People need to stop doing that because
Yeah.
it makes no sense. There's no point in wanting
I'm
it.
glad that the message isn't, oh, like, please, we'll get back together.
Honestly, I don't remember fully. Like, it
Okay.
could be, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think it's more like pain of the relationship.
I want to really hear it now because I'm like,
Yeah. Also, her vocals, by the way, are actually insane.
they are insane.
Yeah.
But I heard online that she's like really straining her voice. Like, when
Yeah,
she
you can
sings.
hear it.
Yeah, you can. And I don't think that's actually
not good.
healthy
It's not
at
good.
all. Like,
sounds
that
good
song
though.
was
For the essence
just
of her
for the
pain.
thrill. She really has that like raspiness.
Yeah. But that's what I think it is. So it sounds like she's straining
Straining.
it,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she actually is straining though. Like,
yeah.
it does
That's what I'm
sound-
saying.
Yeah.
It actually is,
Yeah.
which is the
I feel like if I would listen to her in concert though, I'd get emotional. Like,
Same.
it's such a
you can
punchy,
really hear it.
Yeah, emotional
Hear
sound.
that emotion there.
But like, she's brilliant singer. Just hopefully she's not actually damaging her vocal cords permanently. And yeah,
But I mean, it can't be like if she was actually straining all the time, like, I'm sure she wouldn't be actively continuing that because you
Yeah,
can feel that
surely.
when you're
yeah, surely.
like, you can feel the damage as you're doing it. But she's like performing in
Yeah.
concert and still sounding the same. So I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's constantly uncomfortable for her.
True.
Because when
Well, I
I'm
like her
straining my
voice.
voice, I feel it and I'm like, let me just stop doing that.
Yeah. True.
So I don't know why I'd be actively doing it again and again and again and again.
Very true.
But that's just me.
No, I agree. Shout out to her then.
Yeah,
Sienna
I was just
Spiro.
like, yeah, like she's really on the rise.
Mhm.
And fair, it's because of TikTok. They picked her up and swept her off her feet, and I'm happy for her.
Amen.
Because, you know, she's getting the success she clearly deserves.
That's how you have to like make your name for yourself on
in these days.
music now. You know,
Yeah.
if it goes viral, you're gonna do well.
Maybe I should start making music.
Oh!
Take this mic, do something else, sing some songs.
If you want us to do a cover, let us know. We'll do a cover. Don't
Don't let us know. Don't let us
Should we
know.
cover Suspiria?
Mind
what's
you,
her
nobody.
name?
Suspiria.
Sienna
Sienna
Spiro.
Spiro. Yeah.
Oh, let us know. I'd be down to do a cover. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's why you didn't want to hear it. I told you. Don't let us know.
Okay,
Your
shall I do
song
my
is-
song? My song of the week is "Carry On" by Jungle. That's
Jungle.
I love Jungle so much, and I'm doing.
Since you're holding a teddy, I wanted to.
By the way, yes, Roby has just picked up our purple bro over there. That's what distracted me. But yeah, so Jungle, Carry On, that's like their most recent song that they've just released, because they are releasing an album in August, which I'm quite
excited, I'll be honest.
about. Yeah. August is a long time to wait for you to be teasing me about an album, but still, we're nearly there and it will come around quick. So Carry On it's a slower song for them, I think. It has a really nice swing to it. And their chorus is really good. But you know, I can imagine that the music video that they will eventually release is going to be... It's going to be more of that swing vibe. It's going to be something romantic. Carry on.
I don't know the song, so I've got to lock into that.
Yeah, but I think it's going to be something nice and romantic. And I've now watched some videos of them actually performing live. And I genuinely didn't realize it was a woman for so long, but it is actually
It sounds like a woman.
It does sound like a woman, but it also sounds like a man that has a feminine voice.
Yeah.
You know,
I hear that.
which is kind of an insult to her, but like it is clearly a
People
woman.
have probably said the same thing about me, so you know.
Circle back. Yeah. No, but yeah, I'm excited to hear what they have coming up in August, and I'm sure we can do a little album reaction vibe going on over here in the podcast. So leave a like if you want to see. So that's my song of the week. Jungle, Carry On. Highly recommend. Good groove, good boogie.
Good boogie. Hey boogie. Sorry, I'm just loving this teddy bear. So, moving swiftly on.
Mm-hmm.
This is so random, but it's randomly resurfaced on my TikTok, so I just wanted to talk about it.
Okay.
And basically, I just wanted to say, like, Pretty Little Liars is one of the worst but best shows to ever hit.
I remember.
I'll be honest,
that time.
that was years ago that we were obsessed, but
that's got to be like 2015, 2014.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Like,
That's like 10
ago.
plus years ago.
Don't say that stuff.
That makes me
don't
feel
like knowing that stuff.
old.
But like, at the time, it was so lore-filled and dramatic. Now I see clips and I'm like, so everyone was just calling Hannah fat.
Yeah.
Alison De Laurentiis was just a fucking bitch.
Is she the blonde one?
Hannah was the other blonde one, but
Okay.
the Alison was the one who went missing.
Yeah.
For the first season. Yeah. You know how? Do you remember Jenna, the blind girl? They were all low-key terrible to her. Like, actually, like, not just mean, like, to her in general, like, about her being blind. I saw a clip of someone being like, she can't hear anything. She's blind. Sorry.
That's not how that works
That's not
at
how it
all,
works.
actually.
But, like, bro, they were actually tormenting her for no reason.
I don't even understand why I liked the show.
No,
Because
neither.
these girls were foolish as hell.
Mind you, there was an English teacher dating his student, and she was only that's secondary school, bro. She
And
was
we
no more than
shipped
16, and we were happy for it. That's botched to me.
That's messed up.
That is actually fucked.
The world has changed so much because we really don't tolerate stuff we used to tolerate.
No, not at all.
Only 10 odd years ago as
Yeah.
well, which is crazy.
It's actually fucked up.
But those girls were doing anything and everything.
Literally.
And I was like, I didn't finish the show, caveat, but I don't
did.
remember.
Worst ending you could have expected.
What happened?
Do you remember Spencer?
As in the girl?
Yeah, Spencer.
Yeah.
She had a twin sister who was actually A the whole time. Like, I don't remember her name, but yeah.
Get out my face.
Yeah.
And what was her motive?
Because Spencer got to live with that rich family and had that like amazing life, and the sister, I think her name was like Alex Drake or something, she lived in England, poor life, like had no good family, and she was basically like, you took my life, so I tormented you for 10 years. Don't really get it. That's crazy in my opinion.
That is so
don't really get how I don't get how that
friends.
links to Alison disappearing in the beginning. I think they honestly didn't know how to end it. Apparently, you remember Charlotte?
No.
Anyway, she was like the blonde, some random blonde girl.
Okay.
And apparently, I think it was supposed to be that she was A, and then they just wanted to drag out the show, so they had to change the ending.
Of course.
So then they ended up creating that character. Which is botched.
That is so stupid.
Yeah, I think just as a general rule of thumb, we need to stop making shows so long. They don't deserve it.
Yeah. No, because that's when I know you're just doing a cash grab.
Yeah.
Because you're not actually, the plot is not plotting.
4 seasons is top tier. Like,
yeah.
You get enough, and then you can put it to rest, and it's okay.
Yeah.
Once you go past that, we know you're just trying to get money out of us now.
Yeah.
And I still watch, but best believe my review of the show is not going to be good anymore.
You know what? That's like me recently rewatching Downton Abbey, and I realized they will pluck random bits of drama just to then snatch it away next episode, just to make the episode an hour.
Yeah,
and I'm like, how do you guys keep coming up with this bullshit? And it like makes you feel so much tension, and then the next thing is actually inconsequential, but you are doing it just to like help fill drama, just to keep it going. Guys, we need to do better.
Yeah, we really do.
On that note, I also wanted to end today with an affirmation.
Okay.
Because it's actually funny because I always share affirmations at work. I like stick them around on my desk and stuff, and like at the end of some of my meetings. And I've never done an affirmation on the podcast, so I just took a random one, and maybe I'll share an affirmation randomly in the episodes moving forward, just to make us all claim something positive about our lives. So the affirmation to end today is: I attract love, health, and happiness into my life. Start off somewhere classic, you know. I attract love, health, and happiness into my life. Say it to yourself out there.
I do.
And let's claim that as we move forward. Thank you for watching.
Comment to claim. Comment and like to claim.
Comment a thumbs up if you reach the end of the video to claim the affirmation.
There's such bags. That is so jokes.
I've seen that so much
I see
online.
it every TikTok, bro.
Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed the episode, please do graciously give us a like.
Comment, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok.
Head over to our Spotify. Listen to our Song of the Week playlists, vibes,
Share
different
the love.
moods.
Share it with your friends. People want to know about Same But Diff, and they want their day to be brightened. So help them out.
Exactly.
You know? Thank you again for so much for watching. I've been Cecilia.
I've been Mary B.
Bye.
See y'all.